What's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I got a reading for Libra for this month, February 2022. Alright. I hope you guys are doing well as can be expected. But I hope everything is going good for you and your family. Thank you for coming to check out the channel. If you need a personal, my information's in the box below. This is going to be a general read, okay? Now, first of all, what I really want to do is I want to take a look at what's going on with these planetary alignments for you, Libra. So we got to look at Capricorn and Aquarius. That's what we're looking at for everybody, because that's where there's like 2 and 3 planets. Well, you know, Capricorn's got Venus, Mars, and Pluto there. Now, Mercury's there, but Mercury's going to leave there on the 14th. So let's talk as if, because we're so close to the 14th anyway. You know, today's the 11th at the time of this reading. So with you, Libra, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Capricorn's your 4th house. Aquarius is where we got 2 planets. That's your 5th house. So Mercury's going to be there on the 14th along with Saturn. Right? So that's your 5th house. And then you have Pisces that has 2 planets. That's Jupiter and Sag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 houses Pisces. 7. 8 is Taurus. And then we got Leo. So Leo's your 11th house. Alright, because the full moon in Libra is on the 16th. Alright, so yeah, so that's what's going on. So we definitely want to pay attention to your Capricorn house and your, so that's your 4th house. So that talks about your feelings, your emotions. It's also the nurturing figure in your, you know, in your childhood, you know, your family, your roots, your heritage, okay? And then we're looking at your 5th house as well, which is where Aquarius is. You got Saturn there, and you got Mercury going in there on the 14th. Now, Saturn's, you know, interesting because that deals with karma. So you're dealing with some type of past life karma or settling some type of past life karma right now. Because what we're doing is we're still wrapping up the end of the North Node. Like, the nodes are cycles. The nodes, well, the cycles change with the nodes. The karmic cycles, because, you know, nodes and lunar, the moon, that has a lot to do with past lives. And so we've just changed on January 18th to the Taurus North Node, Scorpio South Node. The nodes stay in the signs for approximately 18 months. So we're still wrapping up when we were in the North Node, Gemini, South Node, Sagittarius energy. A lot of us are still wrapping that up because a lot of us are still dealing with karmic energies from that time frame. Now, the thing is we're in an interesting period because we are in the process of a brand new cycle. So now you have a lot to say in reference to if you're going to bring old karmic energy that you should have let go of. If you're going to bring that into this new cycle, right? So that's what Saturn is going to be looking at, okay, in your 5th house. So for you, it's in the 5th house. This is where it's going to be. Now, the 5th house has to do with, you know, instant gratification. It has to do with love affairs, like any type of romantic and sexual relationships except for long-term relationships. That's what Leo's about, all right? But also Leo deals with when you have a couple who's really in love, all right? So you also deal with children. So there could be things going on with your children. There could be things going on in your love life. Leo deals with instant gratification in the form of money. So quick money, gambling, casino, things like that, or losing money quickly, gaining quick money, or losing money quickly. It could also deal with, you know, your desires, your sexual fetishes. You know, we have Valentine's Day coming up on the 15th, and the full moon is going to be in Leo on the 16th. So we're already feeling these energies. So we got the Ace of Wands here. So this is where you're going to be dealing with this. So, you know, in the matter of situationships, like if you've been in relationships or situationships that have not gone anywhere, and you're with karmic partners, this is the Knight of Swords, and you're with karmic partners and you're wrapping things up, then the universe is going to, of course, whenever you wrap up karmic cycles in the manner in which you step away and do the work, the universe will bless you. So we have the Everything is Fine card. It came out in reverse. So we'll chop it up about that in a minute. All right, then we got the Queen of Swords. That's your energy, so you showing up here. We got the Fool energy in reverse. That's Uranus. So we're dealing with Taurus as well. All right. For you, Taurus is your ninth house. That's your higher mind. You know, that's you learning from experiences, gaining wisdom. It's about your life philosophy. You know, your spiritual and religious beliefs. Also, foreign travel, publishing, writing. For those of you who work or are creative in those worlds. All right. We got the Four of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups there. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the last card is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is spread number one. The overall energy for this spread is the Temperance energy in reverse. So that's Sagittarius energy. Actually, it's Jupiter. Actually, Temperance is Sag. So for you, what is Sag? Your third house. So this is about communication for you. So it's very important that you communicate. With the Temperance energy in reverse, it means that you and whoever you're dealing with, you guys may not be spiritually aligned, right? And so you may need to understand that, because you know the third house is about your communication. Not only is the third house about communication, it's how you understand things, how you process things, how you look at things, your perspective on things. And so there's an imbalance between you and whoever this karmic person is. It could be a family member, because we got the Ten of Cups here. Could be a romantic partner, because we got the Two of Cups here. All right. It could be a combination of both. Okay. So you could be dealing with multiple people. Okay. But you and this person are not aligned as far as your religious beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, you know, just how you go about doing things in life, the experiences that you've had. Right. So this is what I'm getting. So let's get into this and see what's going on. Now, the center of the reading is the Fool energy in reverse. That's Uranus. Uranus is all about, you know, surprises, upheaval, all of a sudden out of the blue. All right. And it's in Taurus. So, you know, maybe you've gotten to the point where you have just had it with this person. Okay. Maybe you feel as if, you know, this person, for some of you, you may feel as if this person put you in a position where they may have taken you for granted. There's definitely an ending of a cycle here, because we have the Everything is Fine card, which is 10 swords. Then we have the 10 of Cups. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So we're at the 9 and 2 tens here. All right. So we're approaching the closing out of a cycle. So for some of you, with the Everything is Fine energy in reverse, you're not pretending anymore that things are that there is an imbalance between you and this person. Y'all not pretending anymore. Okay. And so as a result, yeah, you're not pretending that this is a happy family dynamic. You're not pretending that this is a happy relationship here. You realize that there's an imbalance here. You've been putting in way more time and energy in this person and this situation or in this relationship or this family dynamic than you've been getting. You've been putting in more than you've been getting out of it. You know, I sense betrayal here, mind games, manipulation, okay? Playing with your emotions, playing with your head, right? I see it arguing here, okay? Disagreements, you know, I see this person telling you whatever it is that they want to tell you just to get you back under their, you know, clutches and their good graces. And then they go back to just doing it over again. And I feel like for some of you, with this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like this is you saying, you know what? I'm not happy in this situation, so I'm cutting this shit short. I would rather just be by myself. And so once you do that, this is what happens for you. So the universe is going to bring you some instant blessings, right? Remember I was telling you the fifth house? That's where Saturn is. So wrapping up this cycle could bring you some money in, okay? So, you know, like I said, whenever we wrap up karmic cycles, the universe blesses us. Usually our finances are suffering until we wrap up these cycles, but that's only if we're really stubborn and really just can't see that we need to leave it alone. The universe will start doing things to take things from us, to make us, you know, stop and think about, okay, what is it that I'm doing? Why is everything in my life going bonkers right now? And then that's when, you know, it'll come to you intuitively what's been going on. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Now, some of y'all already know this. Some of you have already been through this. You've already left this person behind. These family members, you stop fucking with them. Because you're dealing with the third house as well. Sagittarius is your third house, so we're dealing with siblings. So for some of you, you stop dealing with these people, right? You stop dealing with these lovers. Uh, I feel like with the Fool energy in reverse, it's just you got tired of, going with the flow. It's like, yo, going with the flow is not working for me, right? You want something different with the Ace of Wands energy here and the Two of Cups. You want real love, but you're not getting that. You want to be respected, but you're not getting that. So it's to the point where, you know what, if I can't get it in this family dynamic, then I will form my own family. If I can't get it in this friendship dynamic, then I will leave you alone and I will find like-minded individuals. If I can't get it in this connection with you, or I can't get you to give me the relationship that I want, and we can't meet on the same page, then I will find it with someone else. Now, this is interesting because I pulled the top 5 cards off the deck. We got Temperance energy in reverse, the Four of Swords. Now look at all of these cards that come behind. They're all in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. Major Arcana of Taurus. We just dealt with Uranus and Taurus. We have the Lover's energy in reverse, Gemini energy. And we have the Hermit, okay? The Hermit is Mercurial energy. It's like the sister of Gemini. So, like I said, your third house is being really illuminated here because that's where Sagittarius resides for you. This is all about the third and the ninth house. They're opposite polarities of each other. So, what it is with you're tapping into your third house energy, which is all about, okay, what did I experience? Because it's all about your thoughts and ideas and the things you experience in your perspective. You experience what you've experienced. And then you took it over to the ninth house and you realized, okay, I experienced this. It wasn't beneficial to me. I wasn't happy. I was being taken advantage of. I was being two-timed. I was being talked about, lied to, deceived, betrayed, and played for a fool. And I no longer want that. I'm trying to find, I'm on a mission and I want what I want. I want the connection that I deserve. And so until I get that, I'm cutting everything else off. And I will be independent and single. And once you do that, that's when your money's going to come in. And for some of you, you are going to be healing so that you can get into a new connection. Because this is a new connection here. So some of you are going to have both coming. You're going to have money coming and or a new connection. All right, so depending on what your situation was and how you handled it. And I feel like for some of you who've already come out of this situation, you're going to see with the full moon in Leo, after this full moon in Leo on the 16th, use that full moon energy to get rid of any other, desirous energies that you have about this person. Because again, Leo is a house of sex as well. A lot of people don't look at it that way, but it is. If you think about children, how do you create children, right? Through sex. This is how the 8th house and the 5th house are related. Also, with the 5th house, you're dealing with, what turns you on? What lights that fire to make you want to have sex with someone? What does this person do to get you excited? What are your preferences? What are your fetishes? Things like that. That's the 5th house too. So with Saturn there for you guys, this is all about you, learning the lessons, because Saturn is all about lessons, telling you've outgrown something. So you guys are just basically outgrowing this situation, long story short. If you haven't already, this is what you're experiencing, this is what you're going through. So, but some of you are already receiving the blessings because you've left this connection behind. Some of you were married to this person, but it looks as though there was a lot of lack of trust here. This person may have been conducting themselves as if they were single. All right, or you may have been in a relationship with someone. Maybe you had kids with them, but maybe, there was no commitment. What's this Fool energy in reverse? I just want one card, please. What's the Fool energy in the center of the reading? Fool card in reverse. So yeah, we have the Scholar energy in reverse. So this is what's clarifying the Fool card. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you were letting this person lead you. These are the energies that are here. So I feel like there was a serious imbalance because remember the overall energy was the Temperance energy. So there was a serious imbalance here because you were letting this person lead the relationship dynamics. Or you were, how can I say, you were doing Libra energy. This is what Libra energy is to me. Libra is somebody who is like, okay, let's figure out where, we can relate. I'm sure there's something we can relate about. There's something that we can connect with. where we can make some type of connection. And so, that's a blessing that you have, that's a gift that you have, and it can be a curse as well. And I'm on the border of Libra and Scorpio with my rising. So when I was younger, I was into that Libra energy a lot, you know, and so I understand it. You want people around you to be good. You want people around you to be cool. You want everybody to be happy. Sometimes what you do is you people please. Especially if you've been in environments where maybe there's low self-esteem, or you grew up in environments where you didn't get the emotional support you needed. As an adult, you grow up looking for that, and so you're willing to compromise and do whatever you can, for what you really want. And sometimes you put yourself in a position where you play yourself. And this is what this was for some of you. All right? That's for some. And you realize that. And you said, you know what? Whoa, this is not working for me. I got to get out of this situation. Right? We all been there. So that's what I got with this spread. Let me do something else and see what else comes out. But yeah, some of you have already left this behind, and this is just reminiscing because, again, we're still wrapping up. Like, once spring hits, then we'll really be done with, the energies of the Sagittarius South Node, Gemini North Node. Like, we're still wrapping that stuff up right now. All right. So guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Please hit the like button. If you support the channel, make sure you hit the like button. The algorithms are crazy. So, support all the channels that you like. If you're checking out the videos, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment on how it resonates, if it does. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. If you don't want to leave a comment, leave an emoji about how it resonates. Show some love. Appreciate you guys. Let's get some cards out here and see what kind of energy you got. We're going to do a different deck here. Messages for Libra. What's the current situation? Ooh. Current situation for my Libras. Yeah, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. So I hope, whatever those negative energies were that were around you, that you were able to recognize them for what they were, and you were, you had the strength, the spiritual strength to step away from it. Because if you did, I know it was rough. It wasn't easy. But I know your life is getting better, and it's probably made a turn for the better already. I'm sure it has, especially if you left it behind. And if you haven't, don't worry, then your blessings are about to come. What's up with the deck? Okay. A hat energy came out, the blue hat. Okay, so I understand what that's about. Now the challenge is the house. We got a lot of blue energy here. So security, reliability, trust. That's what the color blue represents. And especially with the home there, security, reliability. We have a couch here. So we definitely could be dealing with somebody looking for a new home, somebody moving, getting new furniture, cleaning out the house. The person may have left, or you may have left, and you could be getting a new home, or you could just be getting new furniture, just decorating, period. Where's Venus at for you? Venus is in your 4th house. Hello. So y'all decorating, you're decorating, changing things around. All right, moving furniture around, getting pictures, artwork, just sprucing up the home. A lot of you may be thinking about it if you're not already doing it, or you could be moving in. We got the waterfront energy, moving to a new place, looking for a new house. And then we got the football here. So you may be getting that, you might be feeling that bug. All right. If not, you will be, or you might be. Now, this blue hat is all about security. It's all about, using your logic, using your mind. You are Libra energy, right? So you are cerebral energy. So this is what I feel like you're in the mindset of doing right now. You're looking at things from a logical perspective. You got your thinking cap on, right? The challenge is you're comfortable. There's a level of comfortability, I feel like. You're too comfortable. So you may be too comfortable in this work environment that you need to come out of. You may be too comfortable in this friendship dynamic that may not be beneficial to you. You may be too comfortable where you live right now, and the universe may want you to move. You could be thinking about moving, and you're thinking about all the things you have to do to get prepared for it, and you're like, do I really want to do that? But I do sense the energy of you're comfortable. For others of you, you're not, and you're thinking about moving. The challenge is you want someplace else to live, right? Now, what your guides want you to keep in mind is the couch energy. The couch energy is an energy of, it could be an energy of, sitting down and really thinking about what it is that you want and deciphering things. It's also about doing shadow work. Shadow work is the same thing for some of you who go to psychologists or psychiatrists. But, instead of going, you could combine that with looking at your chart, analyzing your chart, checking out an astrologer, or getting a tarot card reading to give you some insight into which direction to go. But I feel like for some of you, you really are in your thoughts. Now, the universe wants you to move forward with the waterfall energy. Um, I feel like this is about, taking a risk, okay? Taking the risk and doing it because you see how the cliff is there and then jumping into it. Like, I feel like this is all about you tapping into your water energy. So, what house has water? Okay, so your Pisces house, that's your sixth house. All right, so your daily routines and patterns, the things that you do, I feel like you may want to change that up. You may want to switch things up. So, again, I get for some of you, you may want to move or relocate, or it's just that energy is in the air for newness, change. And so, I feel like for some of you, you're just ready to just get back in the game, right? Or you're ready to take things to the next level, or you're trying to be very strategic. Football's very strategic. Some of you could be you might be thinking about having a football party, a Super Bowl party, all right? So you could be planning for that, or you could be invited to one. So have fun. Excuse me, have fun. So I do see that. Let's get some clarity here. See what's going on. Wow. Let's see. What's this blue hat energy for Libra? Oop, I'll take the first card to fill out. We have the haughtiness energy. So this could be somebody who is, maybe you guys are thinking about going shopping, getting a new wardrobe, sprucing yourself up now that you've come out of these toxic environments. It's like a rebirth. This is what I'm feeling. Like it's a rebirth. You're feeling like beautifying yourself. Plus, you got Venus in your fourth house. So your fourth house is about your feelings and things like that. So some of you might be like, look, I want to go get my hair done. I may want to go get a new wardrobe. Things to beautify and look, luxurify, if that is even a word, to luxurify yourself. Yeah. So we got the death energy, clarifying the house energy. Yeah, some of you are no longer going to be stuck in the house is what I'm getting. Some of you are coming out of that comfortability. Like, it's like you want to switch things up. You're no longer comfortable where you are. You're no longer comfortable with what's going on. You're no longer comfortable where you live. There's definitely transformation. You're definitely going through an ascension here. This is beautiful energy, though. I like how you're expressing yourself, though. It's like you're really taking advantage of that Venus in your fourth house energy. And I like that. So, like I said, some of you are going to be changing up your looks, beautifying yourself, doing all sorts of things, working out, eating better, because your sixth house, with and Neptune there, oh, I'm sorry, Jupiter and Neptune there, you're going to be tapping into your higher self, listening to your intuition in reference to doing those things. That's beautiful. Yeah, with the old woman energy in reverse and the couch, some of you are like, yo, I need to get up off the couch. I need to start working out. If I'm going to, I'm sitting around. Like, some of you just been sitting around and being kind of complacent. I don't know, maybe you were depressed or, because it was winter and it was because it was COVID. But I feel like you feeling this energy like you ready to come alive now. I like this energy, Libra. Yeah, see, I feel like this is like you just, bringing, like, I feel like things may have been dry. And like you're now bringing the moisture back into things. Like it's bringing the vibe back into things. And you're moving forward and you're ready to take a risk. You're ready to get out there, you know? Feel the mist in your face from the waterfalls. Some of you may want to go somewhere near water and it might revive you and reinvigorate you. Yeah, so we have the widower energy. Yeah, it's going to bring you back to life. Some of you are deciding to jump off the cliff and to end the connection that you were in. bringing it to an end. Saying, okay, I cried all these tears, boo hoo hoo. Yeah, it's over now. And now it's time to get back in the game, baby. Okay? Time to get back in the game. What's this football energy for Libra? Yeah, we have the prison energy in reverse. Yeah, coming out of this energy of feeling trapped in these connections, in these relationships that just were there to teach you to come up out of it. That's exactly what they were there for. Teaching you spiritual strength, teaching you that you have a beautiful energy, Libra. You're here to relate and to connect, but don't allow people to take advantage of that energy, and don't people please, because you realize you know how beautiful you are. You know how dope you are. This is what I'm saying here. It's like, this is the energy I'm getting. It's like, you're like, yo, I know I'm dope. I know I could get better. I know I could do better. You know what I'm saying? The challenge is you was comfortable in this relationship that wasn't going nowhere. It was dead. And that house energy represents the comfort. You were stuck here. You had a foundation here. And it's like, now you want to get off the couch. You were crying about it, boo-hooing about it, and you made some mistakes with the old woman energy in reverse. You know better, you do better. I feel like you cried your last cry. And now you're ready to get back in the game because now you're free. Definitely free. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, dope-ass energy. All right, let's clarify this hobbiness. Oops. One card, please. All right. Yeah, we got the lovers in. You had to make a choice as to what was best for you, is what I'm getting here. Are you going to choose you, or are you going to choose being in these stagnant connections with family members, friends, and lovers who, they just stifle your energy. Look at these are two now. Queen of Wands energy in reverse and Five of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah. It's like you're no longer, afraid to speak your mind to these people. Okay? And it's also about you realizing with whoever this lover is that you're not going to be a fucking option. I could get, I could do better. Like, you don't recognize, I could do better. And some of y'all are realizing that. What's the energy of this house? Oh, we have the Two of Cup energy. Yeah, the challenge is just for some of you, it's not a loving, secure, stable connection. It was a situationship, because again, we're dealing with your fifth house energy here with the full moon. That's your 11th house. So your 11th house has to do with this group environment. So for some of you, in your friends, in your social life. So some of you, it started off, you had a friendship, right? Or it was a situationship type of thing, right? And the challenge is it wasn't something stable and secure. Like, that never happened. Or it happened, or you thought that it was going to be that. But I feel like with the death energy, things changed. So for some of you, you were married. You were in a stable, committed connection. Some of you were in a relationship, but some were not, and you were not able to get this person to take things to the next level. So just take what resonates for you. Or you may have realized that this is not the person you want to take things to the next level to. I mean, she could be Libra man. She could be a woman who sleeps around. With the Queen of Wands energy in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse, you might have found out about all the bodies she got. And you're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. This is, this person is beautiful. They are attractive, and they do have a lot of attention. They do have a lot of suitors. And so, maybe you're realizing that, this person is just not you can't turn a hoe into a housewife type of thing. So, with the couch energy here, you sit down and you think about this, right? And what you come up with is the old lady in reverse. That's the energy of someone who you've been with this person, you know what it is, but you may have taken them back, against your better judgment. Yeah, and then here we have the Star, because you had hope. You wanted this to move forward. Clarify the Star energy. All right, yeah, we clarify that with the Knight of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, you may have jumped into this too quickly, too soon. With this person, you may have become intimate with them too soon. Or, you may have felt that this person was a player for some of you. Or, they slept around a lot, So it's like that's the only thing that happened when you move forward with this person. Some of you, this person has a short temper. They're immature. They may travel out of town and deal with people out of town. And so, all the things that you've been through with this person, it's like you realize that you were vulnerable with the Four of Pentacle energy in reverse, and you cried many nights, or shed a lot of tears for this person in this situation, and you realize how open it had you with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. But, okay, you woke up out of that with the Mars energy, all right? Mars in Capricorn, Mars in your fourth house, all right? So your fourth house is about your feelings, nurturing and protecting your feelings. And Mars is there. It's like, no, I need what I need now. And so if I'm not getting it, I'm out of here. And so that's when you let yourself go. And you were very strategic about it. So some of you may need to be strategic about getting out of this situation. So, do what you feel you need to do, because you may feel like, okay, if I don't get out of this, it's going to explode. That could be it too, frustration, anger, aggravation. Clarify this, for some of you could be dealing with someone who's violent. Maybe this person was physically abusive to you. All right, that's one too many. What's this tower energy here? Yeah, for some of you, you were definitely dealing with someone who was physically abusive. You may have felt trapped in your relationship. A lot of you felt trapped in this relationship or this marriage. Yeah, here's the Chariot energy. So, yeah, you're going to move on regardless, no matter what. Yeah, here's the Seven of Swords energy in reverse. And this person's going to find out anyway. I feel like some of you may have been afraid. You might have been afraid of this person, like I said. For some of you, could have been, scared that this person, they had propensity to do serious physical damage to you. And so you might have been intimidated by this person. Yeah, because with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you was dealing with a bully for some of you. Somebody who just did you however they wanted. They didn't have any respect for you. And in the end, when it got to the point where they were just being too overbearing, it was like you were dealing with it for a while, and then you got to the point where you can't take it anymore. And that's what I'm feeling for some of you. It's like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I got to get out of here. So, let's see what else we got going on. Let's get some advice. Sorry about that. Come on. Sorry about that. Going live and the alarm going off. Thank you, Creator. That was my alarm. I set my alarm a couple times a day just to, whatever I'm doing, to pause and say thank you. So we got rejection. So for some of you, realizing that this relationship didn't work out, it was very difficult and very tough for you to deal with. But accepting that is what the universe wants, because the universe wants this person out of your way, out of your energy, out of your life, so they can bring in a true love for you. A true love, baby. A real one. All right? Somebody that you can connect with, and it's not going to be where you're giving way more than what you're getting. Stability is coming in. Okay? Stability. A relationship that's going to stand the test of time. But you got to reject this offer first. This situation first. It's karmic. All right? It was meant to teach you a lesson. You learned the lesson. And then once you do, you're going to get that stability. But you got to set up boundaries. You got to set up boundaries. Yeah, for that true love to come through. If you want that, like I'm telling you, you see me shuffle the cards. This is what the universe is saying to you. So it's all about what you really want. Do you really want true love, or do you really just want this person? Because you're not going to be able to have what it is that the universe has in store for you, which is much better than what you have with this person. So if you're truly not happy, take that risk. Do what you got to do. All right? You know what you want. You know what you deserve. You know what you deserve. All right, let's get 3 cards from this deck. So, yeah, we have bring your ideas to life. Exactly. You know what it is. You know you deserve better. You've been sitting down thinking about it. You've been on the couch thinking about the mistakes you might have made, right? With the old woman energy in reverse. This is a woman who knows better, but maybe, a man or a woman. It's like you gave them the benefit of the doubt one too many times, and you shouldn't have, but you did anyway, because like I said, you had hope. You had hope in the situation. And plus the sex was bomb, right? So it's like you wanted to work it out. But the universe is saying, now that you realize you deserve better, bring your ideas to life, baby. Come through. The universe got your back. on you. We got your back. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, give with gratitude and grace. Don't allow this individual to turn you. I mean, you can't anyway because it's naturally your nature to want to connect and relate to people. But what I think the lesson is, and what I had to learn with my Libra slash Scorpio ascendant, is I had to learn that I'm a very generous, loving person, and I want peace, and I want to connect with the people around me anyway, and I will do what I can to do so. But I'll only do it for people who deserve it now. Like, you have to show me that you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped people pleasing. I got spiritually strong, and I said, fuck that. And I cut a lot of people off. It was overwhelming for me. It took me a year to recover. But I cut a lot of people off. I stood my ground because they had me put my back up against the wall. I was in the same situation here with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Five. I had all kinds of people that I wasn't standing up to, family members, lovers, just letting people do what they wanted. I'm not getting anything out of it, but I'm giving and doing for everybody. That's my nature. And so my Nana told me the most important lesson you can learn in life is to treat people the way you want to be treated. And I had to talk to her. I said, Nana, that don't work for me. What I have to do is I have to treat people accordingly. If they deserve it, then I'll, treat them the way I want to be treated. But they have to prove to me that they deserve that first. I'm not just going to be that way with people because they'll walk all over you, you know? And that's where that people pleasing energy comes from. Nah, you can't do that with everybody. You got to make them prove it. All right? Make them prove that they deserve it. Now, the universe is going to bless you as soon as you get away from this. I already done told you. You set healthy boundaries, you're going to be all right. All right? You got 2 cards here that specifically talk about setting boundaries. So you already know. You already know. Some of you've already done this. You're just reminiscing about it, waiting for your blessings to come in, waiting for your true love to come. And after this full moon in Libra, you can use this. This full moon in Leo is coming up on the 16th. Use this full moon to release all of that, energy from the situationship you were in, or from the person who didn't want to settle down and wasn't really serious. Even though some of you were married, this person was still cheating, right? So you use the full moon energy to help to finalize the release of that information. And then by the time, or that energy, that DNA information, that energy, release it, gonna do on the 1st of March, we're going to do a 21-day fast, so I'll let you guys know in the comment section about it, but just letting you know, heads up. So if this is a good time for you to get yourself prepared to detox and cleanse your energy of that of those connections that you left behind, we could rock out because, March 21st, if we do the 21-day fast from March 21 to 21st, March 21st, I believe, isn't that the spring equinox? That's when spring begins, March 21st. So, it'll be right on time. We're clearing out the energies, and then we're starting that new cycle and going full throttle into, when we get to Taurus season, we'll be full throttle into the Taurus North Node, Scorpio South Node energies. So that'll be a good way to wrap this up. So if you're interested, I'll put some information in the community tab. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right? Their algorithms are crazy, so make sure you subscribe to whoever you like so you can find them again. Higher power came out in reverse. Some of you weren't listening to your intuition. I feel like that's where that old woman energy was at when she was in reverse. When you sit back and think about it, your intuition, in retrospect, we always see it like, damn, yeah, I do see what this person was doing, but I see that I didn't stand my ground with them. I allowed them to do A, B, and C. And that's how I snapped out of it, is I had to accept the fact that, they was doing me dirty. That's my story. But at the same time, I allowed it. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard pill to swallow. I allowed it. I allowed that because I didn't stop it. And when they did certain shit, what did I do? I took them back, right? Whether it was a family member or a friend or whatever, because I had hopes. I thought it would be all right. I wanted to work things out. I wanted to be friends. I wanted to be good. But you can't be that way with everybody. Yeah, so you're starting all over for a lot of you. You're spiritually building yourself up now so that when you go out here into the world with your goodness and your gratitude and your positive energy, that now you're able to see moving forward when something ain't right. And when it ain't right, you got the spiritual strength to step away from it. Like, you can't avoid running into situations. We're going to run into situations. Life is all about how you handle it. And so the experiences we have is to teach us and recognize, ahead of time, okay, I see this is not right. Let me address it instead of just brushing it under the rug or not saying nothing, not want to ruffle feathers because I want this person to like me. Now you're like, yo, this person is going to like me. They're going to respect me. And if this is something I feel like they violated, I'm going to let them know. And their response to me is going to tell me if I'm going to continue to share my energy with them or if I need to back off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, message in a bottle came out in reverse. Some of you, you're not talking to this person right now. You're not communicating with them. But for others of you, it might be best for you not to talk to this person until you can fully heal. Because you may still be weak for this person with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you may still be a little weak for this person, spiritually weak. But you're working on building up your spiritual strength. You're working on healing. So don't allow this person to come back in, with some Valentine bullshit and play you and drag you back into that hell. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow those family members that you done gave 20,000 chances already to be on some bullshit with you and you make amends and then they shit on you and lie and cheat on you or steal from you or talk about you behind your back again for the 20th time. You know how many times it's been. The shit's not going to change. This is what we have to understand about karmic energy when it comes to us. We're the ones that have to remove it out of our lives. And the thing is that these people, they're wired to be a karmic to us. They may not be a karmic to someone else. You ever go to a funeral or somebody who passed away, you might have some people say, oh my God, that was my dude. I got to sit down and take my hat off, pour out a little something, go to the gravesite, whatever. And then on the flip side, you can have people that say, good, I'm glad that motherfucker gone. Be lucky I ain't take him out. You got people who feel both ways about this person because some people, this person was wired to be a karmic in their life. This person was wired to challenge them so that they could say, okay, you're reflecting back to me something I don't like, and I don't like it, so I'm going to step away from you. Where this person was a blessing in other people's lives. So you have to understand when the karmic comes into your life, and I'm talking to you on a spiritual level, not on a 3D level. They're going to come to you in a 3D level in a physical form, of course. But on a spiritual level, they're coming to you to reflect to you something in you that needs to grow, something in you that may need to change, something in you that you need to build upon, okay? And so whenever you break up from them or go away from them, and then you come back, they're still wired to treat you that way because that's how it was designed in your contract. It was designed for you to run into this person and these things occur. This energy transmits. So if you go away thinking, okay, well, let me work it out and come back and nothing has changed, you go away, work it out, come back, and you keep doing that over and over and you realize that nothing has changed. You've gone through this 5 and 6 times with this person. You've broken up on numerous occasions. The same shit. It's like this person is meant to teach you this is not working. Step away. Right? That's how you know when it's karmic. You keep coming back and the same shit occurs. Now it's time for you to say, I got to step away. Because then when you step away, the universe is going to say, oh, okay, I see you don't want that. Let me bring you what you want then. Let me bring you something else. Because the universe is going to say, if you keep going back to that, it's just going to say, oh, that's what you want? All right, well, I'm not going to bring you nothing different because you keep going back to that. So when you understand how that works, then you stop and you say, wait a minute, that's not what I want. And you got to get that spiritual strength. And some of you, it took you a minute to build it. And it's all good because we all been there. Some of you took you a minute to build that spiritual strength. And now you're standing on your feet firmly, like, you know what? I'm a blessing to those who are in my life. And they are going to treat me as such as I will treat them. And I'm not accepting anything less. I'm not accepting anything less. And I'm not trying to people please. You got some people, when they meet you, they're just not going to like you. Especially if you got like Pluto in your 12th house. That subconscious energy. You don't even know you're admitting that. There are some people who are just not going to like you as soon as they meet you. And there's nothing you could do about that. I used to be the type of, I'm going to get them to like me. Why don't they like me? What did I do? That's that people-pleasing shit. Understand spiritually, there's some people who are put in your life, they're not going to like you no matter what you do. Some of them going to be sexy as hell, and they're going to come on to you, but there's nothing you could do because you can't change them. They're there to lure you in, to get you to build the spiritual strength you need so that you can move on. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this is something you get something out of, this reading. If you need a personal reach out, my information's in the box below. I'm going to go ahead and move on and do Scorpio next. It's going to be about 5 to 7 minutes. So if you are a cusper or you'd like to look at the Scorpio aspect in your chart, make sure you connect. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please hit the like button if it resonated. Leave a comment if you would like. If you don't want to get all into your business and it resonated, leave me an emoji. All right. I appreciate the love and support. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Like I said, I'm going to do Scorpio now. And that'll be about maybe 5-7 minutes. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next round. Later.